sealed in the coffins, hidden from sight, guarding the truth, too dark for the light. But secrets like these never sleep for long. The locks are breaking, the silence is gone. The only thing stronger than craving the past is chasing a tale that pulls you in fast. You didn't mean to spiral, to fall this deep. One more chapter, then two. Remember to sleep. You're playing it safe, feather mode, but looking at your TBR, I don't know. You're reading like a ripple, wild and unchained, tearing through books like you're not on Vervain. The line between fiction and real, it's blurred. You feel every twist, every page, every word. The voices are louder, your focus is lost. To get the job done, turn it off. Time to read, to go beyond.
Good evening, happy Tuesday, and welcome to your Mystic Readathon sprints. These are my last set of sprints for Mystic. It's been a month. I've enjoyed myself. How have you found September? Has September been good to you? It's been good to me. I've enjoyed myself. If you have taken part in Mystic, let us know what team you were on, which faction you belong to. Go Team Hybrids. Go Team Hybrids. We've still got some time to flip in those books, those pages. All those pages, they count. But how are we? I keep thinking that today, oops, let me not shake. I keep thinking that today is Monday. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why, but I just keep thinking that today is Monday. I feel like it's one of them days. You know, it's one of them days. Today has been a busy day for me in terms of meetings and whatnot. I've just added the timer. But yeah, how's your day been? How's your reading going? We are on the last round 7. We got this. What books are you reading? What books are you reading? But let's see who we've got in. I don't typically do a Tuesday, and if I do a Tuesday, I don't start this late. This is kind of late for me, you know, but how are we going? Let's see. I can see that Glenda is here. How are you? Go Team Hybrids. We've got my sister Faithful here and is saying hello to Glenda, as is Christina Superstar. Christina Superstar. Glenda will be reading Where Dark Things Rise by Andrew K. Clark, an indie horror book. Check trigger warnings. Yeah, so if you're checking that out, check your trigger warnings. How are you finding this, Glenda? Yes, Go Team Hybrids. We have hellos. Sister. Here is the Mystic Readathon announcement video and TBRs and Rex. This is the playlist for that. Thank you, Christina. Glenda can't believe today is the final day of the Mystic Readathon. I know. Right after me, we've got Nel, who is the creator of this fantabulous readathon, which is based off of the Vampire Diaries with closing out sprint. So that should be fun. So you've got a few hours to close out the month. It should be a fun time. Then was asking Christina, how are you feeling today? Oh, my sister is on the last run of Capadonna one. I have been. If you've been on any sprints in over the last couple of months, you have mentioned me talk about the Delgato series by Jaquel J. Capadonna is the second season, but it's the second set of books in this series. This is Capadonna's story. Capadonna alongside Alea. It's their story. And yeah, my sister is powering through these books, powering through them. And I'm loving the updates that she's been sending me. I've been just sitting, listening to them, chuckling to myself, and just reacting to them. But I can't, because I was saying, was it on Chris's sprints or Courtney's sprints? I want to like comment, but I can't remember what is what, like precisely in the story, because there's something that happens in Capone's story, and I was going to say something, and I couldn't remember if it had already come up or not. But yeah, I'm happy that you're enjoying. I'm so happy you're enjoying this. So I put you on a stand. You're sitting, you're propped up. So I need to be mindful not to don't shake the table. Christina is reminding us to do things, hydrate, take meds, check laundry, stretch, stop by the Mystic Grill for a bite. Team Salvatore with blood red snacks, or Team Matt for the vein treats. And you can post your pictures, because we do love a food picture, in the Discord. And here is the Discord link. Yes, last stop on the Founders Day parade is Nel next chapter at 6 p.m. EDT, which is 11 p.m. BST. And this is the linked directly to Nel, and that will keep you on the playlist. If you want to see what has come before, I was going to say, see what comes after. No, Nel is the last stop. But if you want to check out the other sprints that have taken place this month, that is the playlist for you. And then this is the whole Founders Day parade, aka the playlist for Mystic. Christina is not the best, but okay. Thanks for asking, Glenda. How are you? Glenda is doing good. I'm good here, Christina. It's good to hear. Good to hear. We have Lexi Lee. How are you, sweetheart? Hello, Bows. I must pay respect. How are you doing today? Lexi. Sadia is here. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing today? What are you up to? What is everybody reading today? What is everybody reading? Faithful is hugging Christina. Got more hellos. It's been a very fun Mystic month. It has. The month has gone by so quickly. So quickly it's gone by. I feel like blinked and it's just gone. It's just gone. Oopsie. And that's right, hybrids. Team hybrids all the way. Hellos from Glenda. Hellos back. Hybrids. Yes. Knocking out 2 more bonus books for Mystic. Really enjoying A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Nice. Are you reading with your eyes, or are you listening to the audio? And if you are listening to the audio, are you listening to the UK version or the American? Because there are 2 versions of this audio that I'm aware of, that is. And we have Ren here. Hello, everyone. Reading Song of the Hell Witch by Taylor Hartley. I'm working on a position paper. Nice. Well, good luck with your paper. When do you have to turn it in? Hello to Ren. Christina is spending the day adding all the sprints I can find and all the regulars to their days for the month, so it's easier through the month. Working smarter, not harder, right? Yep. Definitely work harder, not harder. Work smart. not harder. We don't want to do harder. Definitely smarter. Definitely smart. Hello, Christine. How are you? All the hellos. What am I doing today? My plans are I am sorting out Discord. So I'm still working on the Clubhouse Discord. There's a few bits and pieces that I'm adding to it. I'm also working on another server as well for Arc Madness, which is a little mini event before we hit all the big ones. But if you are an Arc reader, more than welcome. We've got a 48-hour event happening, not this coming weekend, but next weekend. Also, quick question: when somebody says next weekend, but you've got a weekend coming up, which weekend do you mean? Do you mean the one that's coming up or the furthest one away? Because if I was to say next weekend, I mean the one furthest away. Does anybody do you understand that question? Does anybody else do that? I don't know why I said that, but yeah, next weekend. So not this weekend, but the next one. We have a little mini 48-hour ARC event happening. So if you've got any ARCs, if you've acquired any ARCs, you are more than welcome to come hang out with us. We will have sprints going from Friday the 10th to Sunday the 12th. We got you covered. Today, I think for the rest, so I'm working on those two. I also need to try and figure out my schedule for next month, because this month my headaches are they're not getting better, they're getting worse. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to manage October's reading. I wanted to do a little bit more than I had done in August, and unfortunately that just wasn't the case. I think I may have read about the same. I think I wanted to do more, but it's not possible. Sometimes life happens. It happens. Ren is saying hello. Lexi is immersive reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder with a UK audio, which I find is much more enjoyable, especially the narrator. Yeah, I listened to the UK one. It wasn't until after I finished this that I even knew that there was a different version, and people had said that I think it's the American or the international version of this audio. In fact, even the book is not as good because they've changed some things, and I found that to be very interesting that they decided to make edits, because I found that added to the story, at least for me. So I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I still need to read the other ones. Have you watched are you going to watch the show? I don't think they've continued. Have they cancelled it? I think they only did 2 seasons of the show, right? Good evening, Kathy. How are you? Hope everyone's having a good week. We'll be spending time with family this week, but we'll read Mary Tudor by Anna Whitlock on my downtime. Nice. What made you pick that book up? That's interesting. I like that. The paper is due October 6th, so end of this week / Monday. Okay, you got this. How far into it are you? Hellos to Kathy. I mean the one after the one coming. Yeah. I know why you're answering. I was just like, did you write something else before that? Am I missing it? Did you write something before? Just checking, because it feels like it reads like you said something before that. No. Okay, no, I'm not going crazy then. Okay. Next weekend is the furthest one. Yeah, next week, same. Okay. The weekend is this weekend is this week. Next weekend is next week for Faithful as well. Same. Yeah. This weekend is the one coming up. Cool. I think we're all the one furthest away, but I also follow it up with the date because people never know. This is it, Kathy, right? Because I say it sometimes and people will think I'm like, no, next. The next one. The one after this one. But then I feel like I'm having to say, because you've got this weekend, which is the one upcoming, and then you've got next week, the one after the upcoming one. Okay. We are here. We are here. Okay. Good. If it's that upcoming weekend, I'd say this weekend, this upcoming weekend. Yeah, to make it clearer. Do I by chance know if we have to read arcs for? No, you don't. So it's very similar to, it's similar to Arc August in the sense that it's a readathon and kooky as well, not quite kooky, but Arc August in the sense that the basis is to read arcs. If you do not read arcs, or if you're not part of NetGalley, because that is also in the title, you are more than welcome to read anything. If you have got like a whole TBR and you were like, I wanted to read that by the end of the year, but you haven't even touched it, you could use NetGalley November for that. So yeah, you don't have to read arcs. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome. Hi, Mai, how are you? Hi, Chantel, sweetheart, darling. I messaged you on IG. Have you seen my message? I was asking about Twilight because you had said that you wanted to read, but you're ahead of me now. You're ahead of me. How are you finding your Twilight reread? I do plan to watch the show, but I feel like the books give us so much more detail than TVs at times. Yes, 100%. Definitely. They definitely do. We've got hellos. Henry's Wives and His Life. Fascinating. Kathy, we're very similar in that. I don't know if it's the way that it was taught here in the UK, but there's definitely there is definitely a fascination with Henry and his wives. But yeah, I too have a slight interest in him and his wives. Good to know. Hellos. I've got the possible solution select section. Sorry, it's a group project. I've got a few paragraphs in, but I have still got a couple UN drafts resolutions to read and some statements and a couple of laws. Okay. So I actually have a lot of work to do. Do you have like a how much else does everybody when was this set? This feels like a lot of work. When was this set? I was not a fan of group work in uni. Never. Not that I can't work with others. I just felt like nobody would. My competitive streak. I would really go hard for getting like that top mark, and it just felt like everybody else was putting in the bare minimum. I guess that is it's a work for you. I think you're welcome. Yeah, you don't need to read arcs. My reread Twilight, was that your raid? Yeah, your hate. Yeah, the hate raid. The hate raid. You should get. Oh, I would love to see it. I'm gonna be adding a annotations section to the Clubhouse Discord. I'd love for you to put your annotations in there. I should have it up definitely by tomorrow's sprints. So I'd love to see your annotations. I love annotations. Faithful will tell you, like I show Faithful my annotations all the time. I love annotations. I just love them. So yeah. Nightbot's coming in early with the hydration reminder. Sip, sip, time to hydrate. Chantel hasn't been on IG for a while. Still in New Moon. I got distracted by new release, library halls and book club books. Fair. And Nightbot is coming in with the YouTubey things. Don't forget to make friends with the like button and subscribe if you'd like to take part in the chat. Yes, please. Goes a long way. Some of it's on your Instagram. Am I following you? I will see. Let me go into our first one, which we will do momentarily. I'll have a look. But yeah, I love a good annotation. I do. Mine are not pretty. Mine say silly things like, why are we doing this? Or like I'll swear at a character, like, you. Those are the best, because you really get in. I get into it. I'm kind of annoyed that I never annotated 50 Shades, because there was, I can't remember if it were which one it was. I wanted to slap Anna. Did not like her at all. Don't like the movies either. But yeah, Anna frustrated me. You know, when I finished the series though, but I really want to read Christian's point of view, because I feel like he's got a really interesting story. Isn't 50 Twilight fanfic rewritten? All the last few days, I feel like since Alchemist has come out, I've just been like, what's the word? I've been down this whole fanfic rabbit hole. I want to get out. I want to get out. I don't like it there. I don't like it. But it's the conversation though is very interesting. I've been very intrigued as to people's perspectives of fanfic and people becoming traditionally published off of fanfic. Ren says we have had it for about 2 weeks, but my section is the second last section, so I needed to wait for everyone else to do their stuff first and then want to be done tomorrow. So the next book, okay, doesn't need to wait long. Fair. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. When we did ours, we would like, I liked doing the executive summary and the stakeholder stuff, but we would talk about it as a whole. I mean, very different subjects though. That's interesting. Maya says my Akatar and Twilight annotations are my best. It's just me on convo with my jerkiness turned to level 11. But those, I feel like those are the best conversation, because if you were to give that book to somebody else to read alongside your annotations, it's like they can have that conversation with you. That's what I feel like. I remember when I first started talking about annotating my books, my friends like, what are you saying? Are you analyzing the writing? And I was like, no, don't do any of that. That would make for really good annotations, but I don't do it like that. Mine is like literally, I don't like this person. You need to like, or you need to move. You like, you know, like you're watching a show, run now. What do you think? Or like I'm laughing and be like, well, that was a little bit sassy. Those are the kind of comments that I really need to. I need to cut. I've got like annotation stick. I made annotation stickers. I just need to print and cut them so that I can put them in my books as well. But yeah, 10 to 11. I love that. Have you guys been on Facebook group that is all about hilariously hating on Twilight? No, I don't go on Facebook very often. I'll go on there for like a couple of days back to back every other month or so. But I'm not really on Facebook anymore. I was fun saying that. I was on it just not too long ago. Like I said, I've gone down this whole fanfic rabbit hole, and it took me to Facebook. And they were saying something about getting rid of the chat. So that would be interesting. But no. Chantal, if you're part of the Clubhouse, pop it in the general chat, or if anything, send me a link on IG. Moths everywhere, and I'll take a look. But we know, we'll have a model UN. Just takes a while to actually know what the topic is. Okay. And find information, since countries don't put all their secrets online. Okay. I know that would be interesting. So we've also got to do an embassy visit before the actual debate. It's on the 21st. Ooh, you have to debate. What are you defending your piece, like your argument, or is that something else? That's very interesting. Christina heard 50 Shades was Twilight fanfic. Yeah, I can't, maybe because I haven't finished it, I don't see it. I've only read Twilight, and I was supposed to do the read along with Donna, and then I was waiting for Chantal. I'm only teasing, but yeah, I need to reread. I don't see it, but I might have to finish it. I wish I would have annotated 50 Shades. I was done after I found out that she was in a university and didn't have an email. It sent me. Right, because there was just things about that just no, you don't have a laptop. Well, I guess you don't have to, but it did. The less said, the better. That book, that series, definitely, if I was to reread it, it would be a hate read, because just no. And oh my gosh, I've never hated a phrase as much as I did anytime EL would write can I say it now? It's like 7:30, my sex. I was like, can we not call it something else? It's better than folds, but still, I didn't like it. I did not like it. But I will not get rid of my copies, because it is the series that got me back into reading in 2023. So there's that. Hello, Rose. Good evening. I'm not doing the readathon, but I want to finish one book this month. Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. 80 pages to go. Nice. Is this your first Brandon Sanderson? I feel like you said it's not. How are you liking this so far? Christina is saying hi and welcome to Rose. That's why I annotate. I give them to my best friend. LOL. She doesn't really read, but does read if I annotate. Yeah, I've said like so. BB Reed is an author that, again, I was one of the authors that when I got back into reading, I read, and she wrote a book called Lilac, and that's just been picked up for a traditional. To be traditionally published alongside another series that she wrote, her latest series, Crucible. And I just repurchased the book so that I could have the indie version that hasn't got anything in it. And one of because I don't read blurbs. Hi, my name's Dee Dee. Do not read blurbs. Oh, I should have said that. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name's Dee Dee. This is Virtues of Books. I don't read the synopsis. I go in blind, and because it's a black author, I went in and I was reading it, and literally Faithful will vouch for me. My question was, is Braxton white? So because I was reading and I was so confused, and literally on the next page I was like, she is white. Okay. Those are the kind of annotations you'll find from me. I did it on my Kobo, and the library took it, and I did realize with Kobo, if the library takes your books and you annotate, they don't keep your annotations. You've got to send them to yourself. And there was a few annotations that I put in there that were quite funny, if I do, but not intentionally funny, but yeah. For more sprints, check out the sprint spreadsheet, aka the Booktube Bible. Lexi died laughing when her email came from her job in 50 Shades, and the way he reacted about her not changing her name that instant. I mean, I'm not gonna. Okay. Unpopular opinion. Some of the things that Christian was upset about, low key, I feel like he was valid. Low-key, I feel like he may have had a point. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. But I low-key feel like he may have had a point. And also, if somebody tells you that they like to do something hard, like they've told you who they are up front, why are you trying to change them? That was the thing that drove me crazy throughout the whole 3 books. This man told you who he was on page 1 of book 1. And for the whole 3 books, you were trying to change him to be something else, and you could not understand. And then you were like, almost like, why are you like this? Because he told you. He told you. He said he likes to do stuff hard and fast, but you didn't like that. You didn't want it. If you did not want it, you should have gone find something anyway. That did grind my gears. That really did. I just did not like Hannah. Anyway, next. Glenda is saying hellos. We literally cosplay as an actual United Nations and protocols and all in front of ambassadors because, of course, they need to be there. Oh, really? You do it in front of real ambassadors? Do they know that you're students and that this is just like practice? Our debate is on on the use of an autonomous. Excuse me, autonomous. That's. I'm sure it's a word, but that's not the word. Systems, mainly lethal, autonomous weapons, since that was the last United Nations General Assembly meeting last year before the recent one last week. Did you watch that one last week? How did that? I didn't watch it. I heard some things. I couldn't have been there. Or the week before that. Can't remember. I think it was last week. I think you're correct. But it's your field. You'll be able to tell me for sure. I don't read blurbs either unless I'm trying to fit. Yeah, unless I'm trying to fit from the same. Even with that, sometimes I'll forget. I'll be like, oh, that's fit. Yeah. Nightbot's just letting you know that they are a bot. They share links and useful information, may remove messages with excessive caps or emojis. They are a work in progress, so sorry if a mistake takes place. Remember to please add a space after the /period when typing. Without a space, it might be mistaken for a link and get deleted. Thanks for keeping this chat smooth. Jess from Jess Kiwi, or This is Key. This Kiwi, me mixing Jess's handle up, is sprinting now. She's doing it sprints. I'm supposed to be reading it. I said that October was going to be a chilled month. I said October was going to be a chilled month. I lied to myself. There's a couple of books I need to finish from this month. So that's going to be interesting, but I'm supposed to be reading it. I do have it, so there you go. And it's Rose's 4th book. I have read the Mistborn series and Chest of the Emerald. So I think Chest of the Emerald Sea may have been the last book you were reading. Yeah. This standalone is, it's your least favorite. Why? Tell us more. Why? What makes it your least favorite? I've never read a Brandy Sandy book. I was meant to read Mistborn earlier this year, but unfortunately didn't happen. Leave me. I keep getting attacked by these little moths. It's crazy. Sorry, excuse me. I read this meme that was like, if Christian wasn't a millionaire, but instead lived in a trailer park, it would have ended with him income. I mean, probably. People is laughing. The same could be said for pretty much all the books. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it's literally the end of the month and I haven't made my TBR. Yeah, I keep thinking it's Monday, to the point where I was meant to do something and have it in the post today. So it arrives tomorrow. It's not going to happen. So I'm trying to figure out how to get around that. But yeah, I keep thinking it's a different day, which is what's just crazy. Mine's laughing. Thank you to Glenda from Rose, Dungeon Mistress, Bells, Hayes Respect. How are you, my darling? Yes, they know we are students. I assume it's because we need to learn to network and make good impressions. Fair. Hi, Courtney. How are you? Hello to Courtney. October can never be chill. No, I was really hoping it was going to be, though. I was like, I'm not hosting anything. I could just chill out, take my time. I keep saying there's 2 books I have to read in October, and that is Malice by John Gwynne and Priory by Samantha Shannon. Those 2 books are a must. If I don't read anything else, but I read those 2, then October was a successful month for me. Hello to Donna. Donna's just finished filming her October hopefuls. Oh, can we get a sneak peek of a couple of books on your hopefuls? I want to say I know some of them. I don't. Hi, it's to Christina. Hi, Mama. We jumped. Let me go back. Courtney's gonna wash hair, so I'm just listen. No problem. Courtney, I don't envy you. I am like this close to cutting my hair. I drove past my barber's. Was it 2 days ago? Saturday, no, Friday, and I almost stopped. I almost stopped and went in because he had one person in his chair and nobody waiting, and I was like, I could just walk in here and just go get my. But I'll try and hold out as much, a little bit longer. I didn't watch, unfortunately, but it must have been interesting since the president had heads of state outside in the middle of the street over a motor blockade, which breaks on protocol, but I'm sure he doesn't care. Probably not. Probably not. Hey, Camilla, how are you, darling? Going to alternate between the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slain Dragons by Grady Hendrix and Wayward by Amelia Hart. Okay, we was just talking about Grady Hendrix. Was it? I think it was on Chris's Sprints. Someone was asking if we'd read any Grady Hendrix. I have Witchcraft and Southern. I feel like I have another book, but I can't remember it. How are you liking these, Camilla? Hi, to Camilla. OMG, I missed the book. No, you've got to film it all over again, or just do a little add-on and be like, I almost forgot, and then just add it on. Hi to Lexi. Got hellos. Donna needs to message now. Do it now. Do it now. Without any spoilers, it's taken a while before things get interesting. It is one of his earlier books. The characters are still interesting, but the plot is a little slow. Fair. Security details weren't happy about it, though, which is understandable. Yeah, exactly. A Court of Silver Flames and Bury Your Bones in the Midnight Soil, 2 hype books in my TBR. Ooh. Yeah, but you've done Flames before. Ooh, I really liked Wayward. Hope you enjoy it, Camilla. There you go. Another hydration reminder. This moth needs to leave me alone. I've been really good to it. But I feel like it's attacking me. Donna has some chunky books on her TBR, both super interesting too. Yeah, exactly. Do the YouTube-y things. We've got hellos. We have Kiana. Hello. Chantel washed hair yesterday. It's so long and it's such a pain. I'm ready to chop it off. Yeah. I don't do washing hair. I don't like it. I don't like it. Have you not, Donna? You've not read Silver Flames? I thought you had finished the series. What book are you up to then? Why did I think you had finished the series? So are you doing this before you do your big project next year? We've got hellos, and Kiana's saying hello to everyone in chat. It's still on site. Still, Tasha can get it. Definitely on site for Tasha. I don't want to say anything, but Tasha, I forget. Like, with the quickness. I don't want to say what happens to Tasha, but yeah. Jaquel did her thing right in Tasha, because I don't think there is anybody that likes Tasha. Tasha is just, she's not likable, man. If you like her, come to the front. Come to the front of the class and tell me why you like Tasha. But wait till you meet, wait till you get to Capadonna. There's somebody that can give Tasha a run for her money. That's what I'll say on that one. Just think there are 2 chunky books that will be for a 24-hour readathon I am doing. And yes, I will be sleeping. Ooh. Nope. That is the only one I need to read. What is the 24-hour readathon? You can't be dropping little breadcrumbs. We need stuff. No hate, Dee. Tristan definitely has a lot of trauma responses in the movie, and I never even thought about how much she did really try to change him. Lexi, I agree with you. That's why I was saying I really want to read his version, his point of view. There is like the whole thing with why he picks. Is it why he picks, or why he's attracted to people who look like his? Am I spoiling this? Do people care about 50 Shades? Like his mother, basically, like that whole thing. That, I don't know why, but that would have been a really, I was gonna say, like a really interesting. They didn't dive into EL didn't go into it enough for me. Like there wasn't, needed to be fleshed out a little bit more. But that's one of the reasons why I want to. One second. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm interested to read his point of view, to see how James fleshes that part of the story out, because that was, I want to use the word interesting, kind of. I'm starting to feel bad a little for Ella. Really? Why? Kiana, no, we don't like Ella at all. She's not as bad as Tasha, and it's not on site for Ella, but no. The only reason I read 50 was my library tried to ban them. Oh, really? Interesting. Is that on the ban? Why? Why would that be on the band? Huh. Yes, I can drop breadcrumbs. 24-hour reading vlog with 2 thick books. Can I do it? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So I bought them all, read them, and stuck them in the library drawer. Read them and like, I understand why they need to be banned. They're trash. Go away. Somebody else have them. No, I'm joking. Some people really like the story, the series, and some people love the movies. I don't like the movies. I really can't. Don't like the movies. What is the actress's name who plays Anna? I didn't think, I felt like she was very stiff in all of the movies, and I think it was one of her, Dakota. Is that her name? She didn't. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I was like, are we talking about 50 Shades? I breastfed while reading the first book. That's funny. That's funny. Like, but wants us to move around. Dakota Johnson, that's it. Yeah, I just felt she was very stiff in that. I don't know if it was the script. I don't think the script was well done, but I felt like her acting was very stiff. I don't know. It just, they could have made a good, but they made money. They made money off of that. Totally agree about Dakota. Yeah, just stiff acting. It's the same thing with the Frida McFadden book that's being turned, the housemaid series. Is it a whole series that's being made? But definitely the housemaid is being turned into the movie. I've watched the trailer for that. I am not impressed. The acting just looks, I wouldn't say wooden, but there's something about it that just feels like you picked the wrong actors, should I say, for these roles. They're not who I envisioned for them. And so it'd be very interesting to see how that series gets adapted. I also feel like she made Anna a lot quieter than she was in. Yes, I agree. It's more timid, even more timid than the books, and more, not necessarily gullible or naive, but there was just, you just wanted to get her and shake her for all different reasons, like move and don't take that. There was a lot. There was definitely a lot. But yeah, right. We have made it to the bottom of the chat. We are only here for a few hours today, not my normal long day. I was just about to say we're here for a long time. We're not. So we've got 60 minutes on the clock. We might do between 45 and 60. But the first one we can definitely do an hour. So let me hide that and act like I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I will see you when the timer is up. Have a good first sprint, everybody. I do have the bells on this, so be aware. Be aware. But have a great sprint. Yes, I will. My normal 10 hours tomorrow. And we are back. How'd that sprint go? I feel like I can't remember what I did. It's only an hour, Didi. What did you do? I was talking. I was messaging. And I was on TikTok. I'm seeing a lot of conversation around the new book, Alchemized. And so I was kind of stuck in that. Also, I was looking at book binding videos. So that was my sprint. I did do a little bit of Discord server work, not a lot. But yeah, that was my sprint. Yeah, I can see. I was talking, Didi, my beloved. You tend to do that. I do be talking. I do. Yes, I'm of the talking persuasion. Kathy says, okay, TBR, done. Mix of classics, horror, short stories, and fantasies this month. Nice. And Ali did join us. Welcome in. How are you, my sweetheart? Sprinting today with writing my September reviews that have completely fallen by the wayside. I feel you on this. This is one of the things that I am going to be heavily concentrating on during Arc Madness, because I don't be doing the reviews. I can read. The reading is not a problem, but the reviews are not so much. So yeah, I will be concentrating on reviews. How many books have you got to write reviews for, Ali? And this is me saying hello to Ali, as did Glenda. Glenda says, Ali, it was great seeing you on screen during Just Kiwi sprints yesterday. Oh, I missed that. How was that? How did that experience go for you, Ali? More hellos. Faithfully saying hello to everyone who joined since she was last in. Ali saying hello, and thanks to Glenda. I got to start getting practice before November. Yeah, but then you'll have lots of practice in November as well, and you are more than welcome to jump on with the other co-hosts as well. Screaming at the end of Capadonna onto book 2. Way. You'll have to give me what happens in Capadonna. So much happens. I can't remember what specifically. You'll have to give me an update. And this is me saying, look out for the timer. Yeah, because that timer it can be interesting. Ready? There's that comment about the talking. Lexi got to 15% left in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Had a salmon and rice bowl for lunch with a salad. Oh, I had a salmon poke bowl as well today. Oh, we twinning, Lexi. We twinning. Have you guessed, or have you got any guesses as to who it is? I did like the way that A Good Girl's Guide to Murder was written. Chantel worked on puzzles using the site Atia and yeah. I love that. I love that site. I may or may not go on it quite frequently, like more than I should. But I enjoy it. I do enjoy a good puzzle. I also, I sometimes, because when I wake up, Atia tends to be doing one last puzzle, and I tend to sneak in and I'll just play along with you, with Atia. But yeah, I love it. Hi, Chris. How are you, sweetheart? Courtney talked to, now gonna heat my head. Cool. I'm trying to do no heat. I tried to do that this time around on the last wash day. Didn't work for me. I had to get the blow dryer out. But Yeah. Christina says hi to Chris. Ali read 14 books in September and have reviewed 5 of them so far. 9 left. Not too bad. That's good. That's good. Are these arcs, Ali, or are these just, do you review pretty much everything that you read? Chris says hi back to Christina. Rose has 28 pages to go. I'm literally running everything. Everything is happening at the same time from one chapter to another in the same. Oh, wow. It's all going. Look at you. And this was one of the slower books. Oh, maybe he heard us. He was like, okay, bet. I'm going to make it interesting. Here you go. Hi, Chris. Did you finish Pretty Girls? Yes. Did you finish? Have you finished it? Half and half. I tried to write a full review for everything. Okay, that's good. I want to be like you, Ali. Chris did finish Pretty Girls while eating lunch and loved it. Gave it 4 stars. Super dark story, but I found it thrilling. Nice. Yeah, yay for finishing. I like that. I like that a lot. I think I don't want to do any more work on my laptop. I have done, today was a very meeting heavy day for me. And so I've been staring at this laptop for way longer than I really should. But I do want to get some stuff done. But at the same time, I want to do some diamond painting. Now that this table is clear and free, and I still have that diamond painting that I started like 2 months ago that I haven't finished. So I think I might do that. I have my headphones on, but I didn't start my book. So I don't know. It's either that or I continue looking at bookbinding videos. My sister can't say anything. It's not a new hobby. It's a hobby that I have stuff for already. I'm just saying, before you come at me. I'm not buying anything. Chantel says, my boondockers welcome is so sweet. They messaged, they got worried they hadn't seen me moving around outside. Oh, I like that. We like that. We like to hear it. I've got a nasty feeling about Naomi and Becca in the book. Naomi just runs me the wrong way, but there's also just something about Becca I can't put my finger on. Zip, I'm not going to say anything. Faithful says, great. Did you finalize your next book, Chris? Oh, were there options? What options were there? You can use it for next year too. I can for the bookbinding. That's kind of where I'm going with that. Yeah. Just delivered your copy of Recursion by Blake Crouch, a sci-fi thriller. Did you read Dark Matter? I want to read. I like the American version of Dark Matter. I really want to read that book. I had, what was it? When I got onto like Book Talk, that was one of the books that was really highly talked about. This was before like it got picked up for a show on Apple. But I haven't read it yet because buying books and reading books are 2 separate hobbies, and I'm really good at the buying hobby. Christina's laughing. That's so nice. Right. That's so nice. When you finish another book and it hits the doorstep. You finish one, you get a new one. Love it. I've been really good though. I will say this: the newer books that I've been buying, especially the physical ones, I've been reading them. Like I just bought Shield of Sparrow. I've read that. Update for anybody that wanted to know, but you didn't. Jaleesa just finished Shield of Sparrows and gave it 4.5. Look at me telling her business. I'm just telling her business. But I feel I did good with that. 4.5 stars. Very good. Christine worked the entire sprint. I'll shake my head. Just wanted to finish something up at work. Now time for bed. Have to read first though. No problem. Well, I hope you can get some rest. Don't read too much. We still need to rest. I'm not saying you have to finish it, but I want to see. Yeah, you may be onto something. You may not be, but yeah. Okay, Sister Ali, just when I thought I was down and out, here comes Amazon, right? Could you imagine? Oh, you love dark matter as well? Cool. I've heard really. I'm not a typical. I'm trying to, in general, I'm trying to diversify, big words, my reading, but sci-fi is not one that I've truly got into. I really do want to, but hopefully before the end of the year, I would have read The Will of the Many, which is high on my list of books to read. Question: Is Dune or Dune, is that sci-fi or is that fantasy? What does that come under? But I do want to read more sci-fi. So hate that for capitalism, but damn, it does come in clutch sometimes. It does. Just when you got that itch and you need to scratch it, you just have to. Yeah, I think you did say something was due. There you go. I just got Shield of Sparrows off hold yesterday, so this gives me a lot of hope for liking it. Do you see? Here's the thing. I'm still getting into fantasy, and I would say I'm coming from a place of someone who does typically read romance. But I will say that in Shield of Sparrows, because I've seen some people talk about it being a romantasy, I understand it, but I feel like the romance in the book is it's a slow burn. There is pacing issues with Shield of Sparrows. I will say that though. But outside of that, the romance is very secondary to the story, in my opinion. And me and Jaleesa were like, it's got some teeth, it's got some teeth to it. There are some bits here and there, but outside of that, it's got some teeth to it, it's got some tooth to it, whatever. But yeah, I really liked it. I'm looking forward to the next book. There's definitely questions. If the first book definitely feels like it was a world building book and everything's gonna come to fruition or to the surface in book 2. I bought 5 books at the Twilight Festival. I need to read them so I can put them in storage when I go home for Christmas. Ooh, Twilight Festival. How was that? Time to hydrate. I did get some water, but I won't do it on camera. Also, snacks. They're not nutritious snack, but they are delicious though. But they're not. And also, they are. Can you see this? They're Stranger Things, because I was meant to have them while we were watching Stranger Things, but I was good. I was good with my stacks. We've got all of the. Why is Nightbot coming in with all of the reminders? We've also got one to move about and a tinkle time. Everything all at once. But I kind of want to save 3 of them for Coda's gaze. Readathon. Is he doing one? Ooh, but I also don't want to take up all this space on the trip there. I'm missing this. I'll have to message Coda and find out what this is about. When is this happening, Chantel? I did not know this was a thing. I did not know it was a thing. Right. It is 9 o'clock. If we do another hour, that will take us to 10. Or we do 2:45s. Let's take it down to 2:45s. So that we can get 2 more in. If we do an hour, we won't be able to. I don't think we will be able to swing it. It might be tight. Paula Babes. What are you, Paula Babes? How's your back, Paula? How's your back? And kisses to my Wyatt Bobs. Oh yeah, Forks, Washington, where the books are set, are a Forever Twilight in Forks Festival every year. Oh, Stephanie Myers was there because it was the 20th. See that 20th? Really? Is that how long ago it was? 20 years. Damn. So why is she coming out with another book after 20 years? Story done. The story is done. Come up with a different one. Why are we adding to it 20 years later? No. Please do, yeah. Message me on IG. And then, hello. Hello, honey. Hi. How are you? I should be reading it, but I need a break. I need to, yeah. I will start October because that's an October book. That will be my first Stephen King. It's going to be my first Stephen King. Yeah, unfortunately, I am now considered ancient by my high school student. Ooh, for being alive when Twilight came out. Really? But it was just yesterday, Ali. What do you mean? How was that 20 years ago? That was just yesterday. Yes, really, you need to see the new covers. Oh, is that the white ones or is it different ones? I like the white ones. I like the white covers. They're quite nice. And I've seen some people bedazzle because that's the other thing I've been looking at. I've been looking at bedazzling because I was saying about my copy of Fourth Wing. I don't like how it feels. So, no, it's not here. I was good. I actually put stuff away. Yeah. Good. Starting it tomorrow. I was about to say IT. It's tomorrow too. Hi to Paula. Dee is Jones in for. I really am. I haven't been for such a long time, and I think it's going to help with like focus because I've been just having the worst headaches. But yeah, I am jonesing for some crafting. I really should be practicing my crochet. Bless Jean. Angel Jean has been sending me crochet videos and all the encouragement. So I should be practicing. I'm getting ready. I'm flexing my muscles and getting in prep and all of that for next year. Next year, my sister's got a craftathon going, and I cannot wait. So I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready because I got to support. You know. Back is still causing me mucho pain. Oh no, you're welcome. It's my Bubsy, so you know. I'm on live with just now because it's already October. Yeah, down under. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, that's the other thing. I need to go over and say hello. I'm gonna come over and say hello. I need her to write the story of Renesmee. Is that it? And Jacob, not the white ones. Oh, the box set has a new black decorated covers, and the one I'm getting is pink and green. Looks like a Jane Austen novel. Ooh, that's a Chantel, send me pictures. That sounds nice. Good evening, Sky. How are you? Hope everyone is well. Just swinging in to say hey and hit the like button. Thank you. I think were you sprinting today or yesterday, Sky? I was lurking. I was definitely lurking in a few of your recent sprints. Ooh, must pop over and say hi to Jess too. Yes. And here are the kickoff sprints for the It read along, which Jess is going to be doing. Is this part of Scarathon as well, or is this separate? Because I know Jess is also doing Scarathon. I know Jess did Scarathon sprints yesterday, but hi to Sky. Okay, let's do this. We've got 45 on the clock. So we can get another one in before we head on over to Nels for the last sprints of Mystic. We've got hellos from Paula. That was my question too. See? Great minds think alike, Christina. They think alike. Right. I shall see you when the timer is up in 45. Have a good sprint, everybody. There's a slight delay between 1 and 0 and the bell going off. Anyway, how was that sprint? Welcome back. I didn't do any talking that sprint. I did not switch on my headphones, but well, in terms of my audiobook, but I was looking at book binding videos. So I kept doing, I was continuing on that rabbit hole. I'm just trying to decide, what do I want to bind? Do I want to rebind, or do I just want to bind? I want to say a book. I feel bad because of the rabbit hole I'm currently in. But there is a book that came out last week that's based off a fanfic that I would like to bind. So I'm tempted. But how was your sprint? We do have an hour, Christina. I just saw that, yeah. How do we just have an hour left? Time is going crazy. I also sprint hopped and went over and said hello to Jess and Paula, but they were in the sprint, so I had the message. Oh, and this was the question we were asking about, if it was going to be being done alongside Readathon, but it's a buddy read along within Readathon. So that's the answer to that question. And Sky was saying hello. Oh, it was Sky sprinted yesterday. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I wasn't sure if it was today. Like I said, what is time? What are days? I keep thinking today is Monday, so I'm not even surprised. Why did YouTube delete my hello to Chantel? I shall try again. Hi, Chantel. Oh, YouTube is being rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Hello, Alicia. How are you? Just joining, just getting back from a bookstore run and getting kiddos from school. I will be reading The Counting of Bristol Keats. Ooh, what's that about? I've not heard that title before. Glenda's saying hi to Alicia. Paul says also hi to Ali. I just subscribed to your channel. Am I subscribed? I will check. I don't know if I am. Let's see. Because if I don't do it now, you know what will happen? I will say, oh, I'll do it afterwards. And then I won't. I am now, and I have turned on my notifications. So I am subscriber 92. There you go. There you go. More hellos. My sister Paula, can you throw Ali's link in there for me, please? And Paula did. Sure. Give me a second. Hey, Paula. And here is Ali's channel. You will be seeing a lot of Ali in November. Just a heads up. Thank you. Thoughts. Hello to Paula. Rose finished the book. What did you give it? What did you give it, Rose? What did you give it? Thank you, Paula. It feels so weird basically starting over on a new platform. What platform are you do you usually use? Tell us all the things, because we are a nosy bunch, but we're only a nosy bunch because we like to encourage. So where are you coming from, Ali? Let us know. Whoop for Rose. Whoop whoop. You go. The book I'm reading is only 180 pages, so it will be my last submission for Mystic. Yeah, some of them books for the Delgatos they're more like novellas. So I'm wondering, with the fact that they've been picked up traditionally, I wonder if they will say to combine them all into one. That would be interesting. Go Team Hybrids! Hybrids rock. 100% they rock. They do. I would do the howl, but I don't want to wake up people, you know. Christina added more sprints to the Bible. That is the Booktube Bible. Thanks for hosting. You are welcome. Yeah, fantastic. Christina, you made me panic. I was like, are we leaving? Are we leaving so soon? We've still got an hour left. Still got 1 more hour. So our next sprint will be our last sprint, and then we will be heading on over to Nel, Nel's next chapter for closing sprints. Mystic Readathon closing sprints. There you go. That's a better way to say it. Christina was reminding us to do all the things, and here is the Discord and the YouTube things. Are you compelled? Be compelled. It's all in the eyes. It's all in the eyes. Watch my eyes. Watch my eyes. Plus, it's free. It's free. It costs you absolutely nothing. Not a thing. Not a brass farthing. Now is the last stop on the Founders Day parade at 6 p.m. EDT, which is 11 p.m. BST. And here is that link. My sister was doing the solid and letting us know to get ready for the bell. Yes, ditto what Christina said. Thanks for the sprints. You're welcome. You could also hop along onto the Founders Day parade, which is the sprints playlist. Wait. Are we doing another sprint? Yes. I was wondering, you're just there saying goodbye, Christina. Are you trying to tell me to get off? Is that what that is? We still got one more sprint, and then that's it. That would be our last sprint for the evening. My Lord, that was so loud. That overpowered my audiobook. Oh no, LOL. And I'm awake. I got to page 194 of 541 of the Haunting of Bristol Keats, about to get taco meat for dinner started. Ooh. Again, I need to have tacos. I need somebody to send me a good recipe, because I don't do takeout. But I've never had tacos, so I would like to try. We do. We have about an hour left. Yes, we do. Faithful is laughing at Alicia. It is loud. It is. And Paula's got a dip. I need to get back to Jessie Sprints. Waves. Yeah. Bye. Bye, Paula. Annette popped over to subscribe to Ali and finished and submitted an extra book for Mystic. Not sure if I'll finish another one, but we'll see. You never know. Surprise yourself. We do have until 3 p.m. BST tomorrow. So the 1st of October to still submit books until, which is 10 a.m. EDT. So if you are reading, you still have until 3 p.m. tomorrow to get those books in. Christine got up to 33% from 30%. Nice. Hey, Shauna, how are you? How is the 60 and 60 coming along? Hello to Shauna. Chantel is procrastinating, emptying the fridge and doing the dishes. I need, is it a fairy? I think we all need one. I definitely need one. I needed one today. I did some stuff, I really did. But it's good. We are about to start the process of decluttering the house before we move. So I don't want to. So yeah, that's not fun, but we have to do it. I do not know. I'm between 3 and 3.5. Okay. Still good though. Do you know what? Okay. Unpopular opinion. I tend to be quite drawn to books that are 3 or 3.5. The reason being, because I don't think they're bad. I feel like sometimes when people give books 5-star, Is it really? Or that might just be me because I don't give out 5 stars easily. But 3 and 3.5s I do. And I'd be liking them. Nightbot would like us to hydrate. I've been on TikTok for the longest, Instagram the last 2 years, and now picking up YouTube as well, so that I can sprint. Okay, but you can sprint on the other ones. You know, we might have to give us some tips on the old TikTok. I'm trying to break into TikTok. I don't know. And Instagram. Share your tips, share your annotations with us, Ali. Donna was chatting with Anna and started dinner. Ooh, dinner is shepherd's pie. I could do with some shepherd's pie. I haven't had shepherd's pie in a while. Have not had that in a while. I could do with that. Talking of food, Nightbot would like us to have a snack break. Just remember to make it nutritious as well as delicious and stretch. Chantel says, yum. I love shepherd's pie. Yeah, we've not had it for ages. I couldn't tell you the last time we had shepherd's pie. I want shepherd's pie now. Also, tinkle time. I know, right? I thought you said last sprint and I was sad. But then I was like, wait. Still, we do have one last sprint, but that will be the next one. That'll be the next one. The Courting of Crystal Keys is by Mary E. Pearson, and it has Warrior, the human world versus the Fae world. Ooh, and the quest to find someone. I'm enjoying it. Nice. Okay, cool. And it says, I think I've been influenced to make shepherd's pie for dinner tomorrow. Oh, we've got potatoes. Do I have mince? I'll have to look in the deep freezer and see if I've got mince. What type of mince? I might do shepherd's pie tomorrow as well. Hey, Dee Dee, how are you? What book are we reading? I forgot. I can't remember if you mentioned. I know we were talking about the God of the Woods on Friday, but I can't remember if you mentioned what book you're reading. And I need to keep an eye out. Finally, I've been talking about. I keep asking you when Bleak House. It's October. It's towards the end of the month, right? At least if it is, I'm finally in the right month to ask you about Bleak House. You are welcome, Ren. Thank you for being here. I'm not leaving just yet. Yes, and do it. Yeah, for the shepherd's pie. Oops, never mind. There's one more sprint. There is one more sprint. Yes. Haven't had that in ages. Shepherd's pie. See, Donna's definitely influenced. I would never. I could have sworn you said this was the last sprint. Did I? No. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'd be saying stuff. I'll be reading the next sprint, then get back to work. Yeah. Hi, Dee Dee from Christina. You have never had tacos? No, never had tacos. Haven't. Annette's mind is reeling. I've never had them. I'm unwell. Oh no, don't be unwell. Be well. Be well. I ordered it at Shauna Dunnell's Irish pub last week and they put cheese on top. I never put cheese on. I don't think you're supposed to put cheese on top, are you? That makes it something else, I feel. One day I'm going to get dates correct. So Bleak House is tomorrow. At least I got the month correct. Okay, I do have Bleak House, so I can start that. Cool. I've never had tacos either. Not really something in my diet, Ali. Yeah. No, I don't know. It's not really an English thing, to be fair. Oh shoot! I have finished books. I should submit them. Yes, submit your books. Especially if you're on Team Hybrid, go submit your books. Submit those books. You have until 10 a.m. EDT. Sorry, I can see Donna's. It's 70. You were right. It's 75 and 75. Absolutely correct. Damn. Every single time. Damn. But yes, you've got until 10 a.m. EDT to submit your books. After that, that is it. That is it. So 10 a.m. is 5 p.m. Not 5 p.m. 3 p.m. Because 10 plus 5 is 15, and that's 3 p.m. BST. Tacos are Ali's favorite meal. You can put anything in them, endless combinations. Anything can be a taco, top tier food. I believe you. I believe you. I haven't had them. And then whenever I hear people talk about like Taco Tuesday and all of that, and then like small little soft tacos or hard shell tacos, I'm like, oh, that seems interesting. Never had them. 75 books in 75 days is going well. I was 4 books behind, but now I'm 1. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Shauna, look at you. Look at you go. You can all come to Minnesota. I'll make you tacos. I was taught by my favorite Puerto Rican abuela, so they won't be flavorless. It's like pinky swear. I don't like bland food. Come on, Ellie. Bring it in. Pinky swear. Okay, cool. Bet. I got you. I like that. I like that. I'll come. When I turn up now, don't be asking why am I here? Because I will pull this message up and say this is the invitation that I got. You remember? On 30th of September? There you go. Shauna seems to be on a reading roll all of a sudden. Nice. Go with it. Go with it. I haven't been, but go with it. I like that. I like that for you. Hopefully it keeps up for the rest of the week. Fair, yeah. That's what we want. Good vibes. Good reading rolls. Tacos are life. So versatile. You can make them gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan. I'm believing you. We need to share some recipes. Share some recipes. I just subscribed to your channel from Shauna to Ali. Thank you. And another one. Thank you. And another one. Thank you. That's what I think whenever I see that. Shepherd's pie slaps. It's so good. It does. It does. We got another one. Thank you. There you go. Oh my gosh, I know my kids actually enjoy it. Rose does not give out 5 stars that fast. In the beginning, I did not. I did, but not anymore. 4.5 is the highest for me. Same. Yeah, 5 is a stretch. I think this year, I think I've only given out maybe 1 5-star, and that was Frederick Bachman, a man called Uva. Solid 5-star, at least for me. Donna says, you're very welcome. Ali says, same. Most of my 5 stars, I rate 4.75 and think on it for a while. If I'm still thinking about the book after a month, I'll bump it up. Yeah, I have a little like ratings calculator, but it's a little wordy because I have to answer questions, and sometimes like over the last couple of months, because of the way that I've been reading, I just don't have time to sit there and go through them. And also my laptop does not like me, so I have like a little thing, because that way it makes me think about the story rather. But I've been good. My gut has been quite good with like pairing ratings. Some people give out 5 stars too easily, usually accompanied by the phrase, "That's the best book I've ever read." Yeah, there's no substance. Well, let me not say that. It's a bit sassy. But yeah, I if somebody gives out 5, and there's, I mean, ratings are all subjective at the end of the day. But if you are saying a book is 5-star, I really do need you to give me some good, solid reasons as to why. Christina says, "See, thanks, Faithful. You both just hearing whatever you want to hear. That's what it is. You. It makes me jump too. It makes me jump too. And I was looking. I just wasn't paying any attention. Okay, right. Let's zoom through these last ones and get into our next sprint, because it will be a shorter sprint. I was hoping to do another 45, but maybe half an hour. I mean, it would be good if you just do sprints all night. I would be right here with you. I love my DD. Thank you. Well, we're gonna go over and hang out with Nel. We've got to hang out with Nel and close out Mystic. But another day. I'll be here tomorrow. What am I talking about? You've got me all day tomorrow. You've got me from 1 o'clock till about 10 o'clock, 10, 11. I don't know how long we'll go for tomorrow. I normally do, I think it's 9. And then when I'm doing stuff like this where there's another person, I tend to up it an hour. But you've got me all day tomorrow. I'm contemplating if I should start with the Stormlight archives in this sprint. You could do. We'll have about at most half an hour if I can zoom through these. And then, so I don't know if that sways you either way, whether it's any point starting one. But then we'll be heading on over to Nel's, and we've got more sprints there. No, if you're team hybrid, you can relax. They're not due for like 48 more. No. We've got to. Team hybrids is a tight. Listen, we run a tight ship over there, Ali. Don't you try it, Ali. What team are you on? I fear you're a witch trying to cast spells. I see what you're doing there. You're not slick, my friend. You're not slick. I should move to the UK and open a tech. You know what? It would do well. It actually would probably do well. Didi put up a video today about the read-alongs. Okay, perfect. So I'll go look for that. Or if somebody, Christina, can put the link, that would be nice. If you are not on our team, or not. If you are not on hybrids, then you missed it. They needed to be submitted yesterday. There you go. Yeah, exactly. It's too late. So what's the point? Thursday. You can submit them on Thursday. As in read-alongs you were joining, hosting. Me? Ooh. Oh yes, taco varieties galore. Taco salads, tacos, beef, chicken, fish, canitas, tofu, and taco pasta. That sounds nice. Not really. I'm just missing that it's the end of the month and I'm a wee bit delulu. It's okay. Delulu is okay. Can you get taco seasoning packets from your grocery? Yes, we can. You get one of those and add it to some ground beef or meat of choice and then add your toppings. Okay, cool. I've seen a little taco kits. Like, I know what a taco is. I just literally have not consumed one personally. I usually do the taco meat, lettuce, cilantro, lime rice, cheese, salsa, sour cream, guacamole. How do you say it, etc. I don't like cilantro. Do not like. I am one of those people where if I eat coriander, it tastes like. I was about to say dog piss. I've never had dog piss, so I can't. But it's what I would imagine. Like every time I have it, I was like, this is not nice. This is not a nice experience, and I can imagine drinking dog piss would not be a nice experience. I shouldn't say that while we're talking about food. If I'm having taco salad, taco salads sounds nice. You can totally make your own taco seasoning too. Ooh. So she did say, Christine, I did not. You're hearing stuff. I'm reasonably generous with my stars, but I'm also good at picking out books I'm likely to enjoy. Annette, this comment, this is what, yes, I like that because that's me too. Well, I say that. Didi, don't lie on the internet. I say that. I can be influenced. I can be influenced. But I don't think there's been a book that I have hated. Oh no, that's a lie. I was gonna say the last book that I read that I was like, yeah, no, this is not for me, but I was looking forward, was The Blood of Hercules. That was not a good book. Didn't like it. Did not like it. But Shield of Sparrows, I will say this, I don't know how many times I will say this. Shield of Sparrows, loved, but I didn't know anything about it. Also, the bell went off when I was talking to Anna, and I'm like, what bell is going off over there? Then realized it was TD Sprints. There you go. Laughing. Then I submitted 2 books. Yay! Yay! All day hanging with, yes, 8 a.m. EDT. And these are the links. Thank you. Team Hybrids. Team Hybrids. And this is for Dee Dee from Brown Girl Readings, Read Along, October and November video. Thank you so much. Yes, cilantro is like if I take a bar of Irish Spring out of the package and lick it. Yeah. It's not nice. It's not nice. We have a brand, Old El Paso, yeah, that does the shells and seasonings, etc. It's just not something that's been made in our house. Yeah, exactly. In the yellow box. My mom hates cilantro too. She says it tastes like soap. Yeah. Didi says thank you to Christina for popping in the link. Hydrate, do the YouTubey things. I hear there's 2 camps, Ari Coriander, aka cilantro Ali, and how it can taste like soap. It just tastes strong, but not like soap. I like it. And that is right there with me on Blood of Hercules. Yeah, it was horrible. But I will be reading the next one just because it wasn't a good book. However, I want to see where the story goes because I feel like I spent all that time. There needs to be a reason. Like, like sometimes you can read a book and it's not good and you're like, I do not care. I do not care. I feel that way about Blood of Hercules. However, I want to see where the story is going because I'm like, we went through all of that because just as long as it's good. Okay, right. We're going to have a quickie. We're going to have a quickie now together because we've yapped just a little bit longer than I anticipated. So it's going to be a short one. Those quickies, they're just as good. Quickies are what's the word? Just as important, So we've got 22. Yeah, quickies are fun. You are the most welcome. Thank you, Christina. Quickies are fun. Yes, they are fun. They keep you on your toes. So with that, I will see you when the timer is up and we will say our goodbyes. Have a great last sprint, everybody. Hello, welcome back. That was the last sprint. How did it go? I did nothing. Call me Jon Snow. These sprints have been not as productive as I would have liked. They haven't been, but I hope you were more productive than me. We were talking about shepherd's pie, but this is not shepherd's pie. This was about quickies. Ali says, LOL, nice. These are hearts to Christina for popping in Dee Dee's link for the Bleak House read along. Glenda's saying hello for more sprinty fun and all of that jazz. Check out the sprint spreadsheet, aka the Booktube Bible. Hey to Glenda from Dee Dee. Anna joined us. Anna Bay. Working on organizing stuff for uni with classmates. See if I can make a presentation for that tonight. Nice. Got some hellos. Say hi to Charles and your son. Yes. More hellos. Ellie and Bestie. Faithful. Nightbot would like us to do the YouTubey things. Just before we head on out, please, if you will, I would appreciate that. Like, if you are not subscribed, click on that little subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. We are almost at 500. We are almost at 500 friends strong. I would love to get to 500. We are about 23 away. 23 away from that. Anytime I mention a number, it always goes down. As in, like, if I say that we're on 477, it'll go back down to like 475. Don't leave me. But yes, I'd love to get to 500 by the end of the year. Shauna also did nothing. Shauna, we are in the same band. We're in the same band. I was on TikTok. I got caught on TikTok today. That's what I'm saying. Boys are getting ready to head off to D&D, and I am going to lay down for a bit. Need to try and pop my back. Oh, ouch, ouchie. Ren made it to 35% of Song of the Hell with thanks to these sprints. You're welcome, Ren. Thank you for being here. I hope your presentation or your assignment goes well and you get that all squared away. You're welcome, Christina Superstar. Yes, see you in the morning for you, and it'll be in the afternoon for me tomorrow. Rose read a couple pages of Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin, and the first pages of The Way of Kings. Nice. How are you liking Tomorrow? 3 times tomorrow. I have that. My godson's mom says she thinks I will enjoy this just because of my background in IT and whatnot. And I have a very 80s nostalgic tendency in a way. How are you finding it so far? They both said hi, Anna. Hi, Dee Dee. Nice. Christina is reminding us to do all the things. Hydrate, feed thyself. I need to feed myself. Check laundry. I don't have anything in the laundry. Take meds. I do need to take meds. Stretch and show some love to the like button, please. Like button. There. Wait, hold on. No. I can never do this one. There you go. Is it there? That feels wrong. Stretch and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. Yes. The last stop of the Founders Day Parade is Nel's next chapter at 6 p.m. EDT, which is 11 p.m. BST. So in about 10 minutes. And here is the link. You are welcome, Shauna. Thank you for being here. No problem, Glenda. Thank you for being here. Yes, tomorrow we'll be back here tomorrow. See you tomorrow. We've got Nightbot just letting us know about the chat. It is in subscriber mode. And this is the reason why, just to help maintain a safe space and positive space, helps reduce spams. Bots, the only bot that's allowed is Nightbot and disruptive messages, ensuring a better experience for everybody. Again, that link to the sprint spreadsheet, aka the Booktube Bible. Middle finger down. Middle finger down. Christina, we did this. Middle finger. Yes, the bird. Aha, there you go. So why do I always, I don't know, I'd be looking at my hands like they did something to me. Remember, give the bird, yes. You are welcome, Annette. Thank you for being here. Yes, the fabulous team hybrids. I want to say a huge, huge thank you to everybody that has taken part in Mystic and has been on Team Hybrids. I have absolutely loved every minute of September and co-hosting the team. It's been wonderful. The whole month, the whole readathon has been great, but the team hybrids has been the banter, the conversation. You guys, I've said this before, you are a funny, hilarious bunch, and I've loved every minute. Everything we've done, it's all said in jest. It's all said in jest, said with love. And yeah, this has been fun. It's been real fun. Do you know what? I enjoyed the tasks. I feel like that's the one thing that the hybrids had over the other factions. Those tasks, they were cool. They were super cool. I enjoyed that. But it's been cool hanging out, getting to know you all, and yeah, just talking books, talking mess. Loved it. There you go. I liked it so far. Cool, nice. I got taco meat cooked, about to eat, and got to page 200 of book. Nice. You're welcome, Alicia. The tasks were the best fun. They were, right? I think that's like I took part in Mystic last year, but I was busy because we were doing up the houses, so my attention wasn't there like it was this year. But I know that this bit has been the tasks has been a new introduction, but that was fun. I also find it hilarious with the questions of the day. I've actually managed to get a few of them this time around, and I love that Nel has been trying to get the hybrids not to win the redemption ones. That's the funniest part. But Team Hybrids gonna do what Team Hybrids do the best, and that is win. We are gonna win, baby. We are gonna win. But yeah, thank you so much. I'll probably pop on to Nel's in about 5 minutes, hang out there for a little bit, but I'll see you tomorrow for our midweek sprints. But yeah, keep it popping, keep it cool, keep reading those pages. Like I said, you've got until tomorrow. You still got some time. You can get some short books, little mangas, little graphic novels, get those ones knocked out. Do it. You're welcome, Rose. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out. I appreciate you all. Oh, I should actually put the banner up for that. I do have one. There you go. You're welcome. You can see it now. Yes, I can say thank you for the sprints and the company. You can indeed. And that's it. That's it from me. I have got nothing else. I'll be back, like I said, tomorrow for more sprints. I'm going to head on over to Nel and hang out there. I don't know. I was going to do diamond painting. I have no idea where it is. These are not the drills that I need either. These are consolidated one. But yeah, that is that. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, morning, day, wherever you are in the world. Oh, hi Anna. I was in the wrong tab. That's funny. Okay. Oh, I'll check. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know, Chantal. I'll check that. But yeah, that is it. That is it for me. I will see you soon. Have a fabulous day. Love you very much, Lee. Bisous. Take well, friends. And yeah. Bye.
For over a century, stories lay still, etched in the stone and buried by will, sealed in the coffins, hidden from sight, guarding the truth too dark for the light. But secrets like these never sleep for long. The seals are breaking, the silence is gone, the original stir, the magic returns, and deep in the pages the tension still burns. The only thing strong